different steps to this. Okay, there's a research report. There's a script. There's the voiceover. There's the recording. There's the thumbnails, and then there is the rendering. Okay, rendering plus infrastructure. Okay, and just so you have an idea of like how you can do this. Okay, so in terms of the research report, I believe this is like 13 cents to put together. I think it's 13 cents. In terms of the script, I believe this is like 20 cents. 20 cents to put together. Like this is just like raw token cost. In terms of the voiceover, this is 6 cents to put together. In terms of the recording, this is free. In terms of the infrastructure, this is 6 cents or something like that. And then in terms of the thumbnails, our thumbnails is 30 cents in cost, I believe. Like this is what like the cost is. And then like the reason these are like 13 cents is because we do it directly, like the script is directly written using the script agent. Like I'm just like, you know, like whenever you guys run a script through like DeepSeek or like Kimi K3 or like one of those, I think our cost is like higher. Like this is like using like the lowest cost models. Like when you guys use like Kimi or like GLM in order to write the scripts, it does cost us like significantly more. It costs something like, I don't know, like $3 or $4, something like that, to like run the script. This is like with the script agent. But if I were to like pick like the cheapest ones, it like this would roughly be the cost per video. And then like thumbnails, there's like no, it's, you know, it's not possible to like go lower than this cost. This is about as cheap as it gets. And then this is like done on the cloud. So this is being rendered on the cloud. So like all these are done on the cloud right now. So it's not taking any specific compute from my computer or anything like that. But all in all, like per video, if you were to include everything, this would be, I don't know, someone do math for me. This is like 33, 40 cents. Like it's about like 50 cents a video. Let's call it 50 cents a video per video. Okay. And at 50 cents a video with like a $10 RPM. Okay. And of course, this isn't including my time. This is including like me coming up with the video ideas, which is done with AI, or like this doesn't include me like, you know, pressing buttons on Claude, right? But like this is just like the raw cost, like in terms of like dollar cost that comes out of my pocket. At like a $10 RPM, right? I believe it's like a $10 per 1,000 views, which would mean like 100 views, or like it's like 50 views break even basically, right? So like if a video gets 50 views, then the video will break even, right? Which if you like look at kind of the stats, there's like some videos that even within a day already have way more than 50 views, right? But you kind of see these are just like the 48-hour stats, right? There's a lot of these that like I think sit at like no, like, you know, like 17 views, 1 view, right? Like, okay, like 4 views, 6 views, but it's like, okay, like the goal is like within 3 months, like some of these would rank. Like it's already pretty nice that some of these already do rank. Like I don't even know why I made this video called Cohort versus ChatGPT computer use. Like there's no way that anyone would even search for something like this, where it's like, you know, if the video idea is bad, oh, okay, it has like 1 view. It's like 20 impressions, so like 1 view, right? Like no one's just gonna watch that. Whereas like, okay, like that's where like, you know, having like proper good research and good ideas comes in. I would say this batch is like very poorly ideated, right? But like some of it has no views, but it's like, okay, even within this batch, like this one has like 221 views, right? This one has 220. This one has roughly 240 views within like the first day of it being published, right? So that means in the first day, this one video that I published will like cover the cost of like 500 videos, right? Of course, like this will continue to grow because this is all search. This is like people going on the search bar. It's not really on browse, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, just so you have an idea of what some of the some of the math looks like. So at like 30 videos a day, 30 videos per day, at like 50 cents a video, it's not 50 cents, 50 cents a video, it is roughly $15 per day we spend in order to generate these videos. Which, fingers crossed, I think it can get monetized in like 45 days. Something like this, which we started like 10 days ago. Or like, I think we started 7 days ago, more like. I think it's only been 7 days. Maybe it's been a little bit more. No, a little bit more than that. But yeah.
At what point would you stop creating videos?
You would stop creating videos when you hit like 5,000 videos. That's when I would probably stop. 5,000 to 6,000 videos. Yeah, because at like the 5,000 6,000 video mark, all of the content is like pretty evergreen. And then like what will happen is that the content will like keep ranking on search. Like in terms of like revenue, what will happen is like the content will keep ranking on search, right? Let's say like we hit like the 5,000 view mark, 5,000 video mark, right? Like revenue will like keep climbing here. And then like when I stop uploading, so like here is where I stop uploads, it will like climb slower and then it will like slowly decline. Yeah, and then it will slowly decline. Because like eventually it will reach a peak in terms of what people will search, and then like it will just like slowly decline this way. But like in terms of like this time frame, it's like a year. At least from my understanding, this will take a year, and then like this decay is over like 2 years until like it eventually like finds a floor where like you have where it's just like, okay, people have like similar problems and like, you know, it will like find a floor. Or if like, let's say the companies that you keep making on, it will like just like slowly decay. It really depends. There's like a lot of factors, but like this is kind of what it will look like. Make sense? Okay, bet. Let's go into some Q&A. I don't know if you guys have any questions about channels that you're running or like YouTube in general or like anything that you want me to like dive deeper into. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, anything that I can help you with,